the song called Take Me Out of the Dark. That came out in 1986. That, among all my inspirational songs, that's the one. Among all my pop songs, na ballad, it would be Sana Maulit.
Music that makes you cry.
Huh?
Music that makes you cry.
The music that makes, that's Take Me Out of the Dark. But many times when I sing it, it's not because of something I'm reflecting on, because of something personal I'm going through. But it's because of suddenly I'm feeling what people are feeling. Kasi you know why? When I'm on stage, you're watching me, right? You're seeing me express. But when I'm on stage, I'm looking at the window of the soul, which is the eyes of people. And when they're watching me like this, or they're watching me like this, or they're watching me like this, or they're watching me like this, that tells a story. And I don't just see one or two, I'm seeing, or they're watching me like this. What? That's saying everything to me, and I'm singing, teach me to trust in you with all of my heart. And they're watching me, and they're telling me a story without telling me a story. So that's the one that's most meaningful to me. Plus, during the pandemic, that song went worldwide. So you get instant reactions from different people. And when I watch the reactions, professional from a professional vocal, whatever, and they're watching me and they're like, okay, oh, and this, oh wow, that sounded really good. Then it gets to the last part of the song. They stop it and they're like, I don't even know who this guy is, and I'm brought to tears, man. I mean, wow, who's this guy? Who's Gary Valenciano? How come I never heard of this guy before? But that's enough for me to know that that's probably why that song really means so much to me. And in fact, nahanap ko yung original English version, which was written for Julie Vega when she passed away. You know, the song is, Kung kaya kong iwanan ka. When it was Julie's song, it was, but why'd you close your eyes so soon? Why'd you leave us all behind? That's what it was. Tapos dun sa, ito ang tanging nais ko. At that time, in the English version, wala pang lyrics yun. It was an interview that I had with the late Kuya Germs and with the late Kuya Ike Lozada. And you hear them, yes, Julie Vega was a very special person. Then it goes back to, but why'd you close your eyes? I promised the parents kasi that I would never release the English version. Never. I don't want to make money out of that. But then when Universal Records said, wala ka bang ballad that you can make or that you can come out with Tagalog? I wala naman ako marunong magsulat sa Tagalog at that time. But she could. So she goes, give me that song of Julie, I'll make it Tagalog. Hindi pwede, that's about kamatayan eh. Hindi pwede. Then she sabi niya, no, I'll make a whole new set of lyrics. Pero alam niya na nangako ako dun sa parents niya na I'll never release the English version. And she said, no, I'll make an entirely new song. So it has no connection except the background. O sige.
Sir, bakit ka nakagawa ng Julie Vega song at that time?
I was just moved by the picture I saw on the tabloid. And the picture was, she was on the bed. She passed away because of anorexia. Okay? Hindi. To something else? Okay, for whatever it was, I remember she was on the bed and the picture of FPJ who was beside her bed like this. I wish I kept that tabloid. And I was just moved by how a young, fresh performer, actor, could have an impact on somebody as seasoned as FPJ. And I think it played a role in me because parang I felt, you know, I may be young and maybe I can create the same impact, but on the general public.
Pero kayo ni Julie at that time?
Never. I knew Janice de Belen. Di ba magkaano yan eh? Parang Nora Vilma, it's Janice de Belen and Julie Vega. And at that time, I had no station affiliation. So I could appear anywhere. I could appear in 9, 13, 4, 2, or 7.
You can appear anywhere.
Anywhere. Right? And then, but now we can do that again, you know, because of what happened. But at that time, I was affected by that. And I used to share that story on stage. And this is the song that I ended up writing, but in Tagalog. And it was the song that she wrote.
Walang
That's the backstory.
Okay, Sir Gary, na anthem nung funeral niya yung Warrior Social. And then eventually, lahat na ng taong kumakapit dun sa song na yun. Pero did you mind na naging parang theme song siya ng pag nawawala ng mahal sa buhay?
No, I think that Rico's death made people aware of the song. And when they heard the lyrics of the song, they found themselves in the song. Hindi dahil meron din silang experience na may namatay and all. No, they found themselves in it. In fact, you know, I remember arriving from abroad one time, and there were these young street kids. They probably don't even know my name, but they knew the song. So they would see me, oy, si ano? Si, they don't know. I said, hey, kamusta na kayo? You know, they don't even know my name, di ba? Ay, si Gary V, no?
Yeah, remember Ricky, Rico yan told somebody
No, it was like this,
at
yeah.
the backstage
Yeah.
of
It was the second anniversary of or the third anniversary of People Power. So that's Feb. Okay. And Francis Magalona was still alive at that time. And Francis came out and was doing mga kababayan, oh, and so everybody at the backstage. I came out and I just felt like I wanted to do the song Warrior as a Child, together with my other songs. Okay, so I did Di Bare Na Lang and all that. And the thing is, when Francis Magalona daw was performing, nagkatuwaan yung mga kabataan at that time. I guess it was sina Marvin Agustin, sila Jao Mapa, ganun-ganun. O pare, pag namatay ako yan yung mga kababayan ko, yun ang gusto kong marinig ng mga sa huling ko Ganun, so tawanan sila. But when I came out and I did Warrior as a Child, according to sources, Rico yan told his handler, ako pag may nangyari, ito yung gusto kong marinig ng tao sa pinakahuling service. Okay, that was Feb. On Good Friday of that same year, we were in Batangas enjoying Holy Week. Angeli got a call and Angeli screamed, "What? No! Gary Rico Yan died!" And there were two questions I had in my mind. One was, what happened? And second was, why am I being called? I was not close to Rico. I knew him, but I didn't know him, as in know him.
Personally, yeah.
Then she explained na yun kasi yun daw naging nasa last service daw, he wants that song. Wow, okay, sige, I'll do it. And after I did that song, the song became as popular as it became. And then I knew it was meant, maybe siya yung naging tool because the song was meant to be heard by many people. Up to today, it's still a theme song for so many. I sang it I sang it the other night. I don't know if you know Ding Dong Eduque. He's owner of the
Triple V.
Triple V. Yung Kamayan restaurant. He's part owner of that. Well, he passed away. So I sang it there
Sa
also.
lista, right?
Nasa lista. And then the people that were there, they were like, thank you for singing that song. So, and then just to make the women here know, that song was written by a woman, si Twyla Paris. And I heard that song in 1985 when my life changed. I gave my life to the Lord and I suddenly got hit by looking for inspiration on music. Pumasok ako doon sa isang maliit na bookstore in Makati. It was the Maranao Arcade in Makati, which is now, I believe, I don't know if it's the Greenbelt or Glorieta. So pumasok ako, and at that time, wala akong genre for that kind of music. So I remember talking to the sales ladies, excuse me po, ay, si Gary Valenciano, dito sa... Yeah, meron ba kayong mga songs na yung sir, baka yung inspirational songs ang hinahanap nyo? Yes, you have any of those? Yes sir, nakahilera dun sa shelf. So it was cassettes and CDs. And I just went and randomly I chose. I don't know any of these names. I don't know. And being online was not something, this 1986 diba? 1985, 86. So I remember choosing randomly. Then I went into my car and I was listening to some songs and I heard Warrior as a Child. And I said, oh my God, one of these days I want to sing this song in a concert.
Pero after singing it dun sa Wake Me Rico,
for making my song popular here. The song is I Will Be Here. Hindi ako yun. Hindi ako yun yung I Will Be Here. Hindi ako yun. No, that's him. But when he came over, he thanked me. Man, you made my song popular. So we had coffee together in the States. Yes. Yeah. And he's been through a lot, because after releasing all of his hits, one time his son backed up the car and accidentally ran over one of his adopted children. So he went on a hiatus for some time, but he's back and he writes beautiful music.
Paano mo discover yun?
I Will Be Here, care of my brother-in-law, si Anthony Pangilinan. He goes, Karis, can you sing that song? I'm getting married kasi to Maricel. Baka you can sing that. I said, sure. So Anthony's claim to fame is, I'm the one who introduced that song. To Gary Valenciano.